Hello guys, today we've come to our local county town called Mull. It's in Flintshire, North Wales. We're just going to have a bit of a look around. Don't really know Mull very well. We've been here many times, but I don't know a whole lot about the history, so I thought we'd go for a little bit of a walk down a random street that leads out of the town, and there's quite a lot of old buildings that we found along the way. This place, I think, used to be a hotel called the Bowling Green Hotel. And at the moment it looks as though it's a shop that's just full of all kinds of retro goodies. So we're just having a bit of a look around. Amber will probably take you on a bit of a journey while she's here until she gets bored, and then she'll probably hand it back to me. And I'm just going to take some photos, so take it away, love.
Okay, well this is the back of the shop. It's an antique shop called Time Travellers, but it used to be the Bowling Green Hotel, which the signs are still on the side of the building on the other side. On the back of the building has got some old signs. There's one there. Let's zoom in a bit. And it says, try Thai food. So I'm guessing that's Thai food tea. One of the old signs still there on the wall. You've got the old big doors there on the back. They look quite new, them doors. But it would have been, I suppose, for the horse and carts when it was the hotel. I'll spin around there, I don't know whether you can see. It's got the old sign there, says no smoking. And as well, we found on the back of the shop there's some more signs. There's one at the top there. It says Park Drive, I think. Not sure if they were cigarettes. 10 for 4D and 5 for, can't see what that says underneath.
5 for tuppence, I think.
Oh, there you go.
4D's 4pence and 2D is tuppence.
Because they used to have cigarettes called Park, didn't they?
Yeah, Park Drive.
Yeah.
Park
And
Lane.
then you've got Players Please, which is also cigarettes again. Another old sign there. These retro signs. And then on the one underneath it says ask for whitbreads, ale and stout. Some of the original windows are still in here, but some have been replaced with the double glazing. But I think the people who own the place, I think they live upstairs. But the ones downstairs have got the old sash windows over there. Just behind them steps, and there's a sash window here as well. We're going to look around, see what else. Some of the walls been replaced, I think. Still some of the old features on the top there, not very safe though. The old shaped windows all been replaced with double glazing. You've still got all the fancy brickwork. And there's more up there as well. And there's quite a lot of these grids here on the floor. So down there, I'm guessing, would be the old cellars where your barrels of beer were kept. And probably other things kept down the cellars. And they would have been the air vents for the cellars. For the hotel.
I may be able to get a light down there.
And up here it says, let's zoom in a bit for you. Established in 1855. With an M underneath.
Oh, you can't really see very much, it just shows you a bit of the wall.
Oh, that's a shame, innit?
It's only a little short range thing, this for lights. So.
Well, there's probably cellars all underneath this old building. Some of it for storing the beers and alcohol, and 1855, so it's been through 2 wars. So they could have used it, you know, during the wartime to go underneath. Air raid shelter, I don't know.
I can see some stuff in this window, but
Yeah. Now I think they may have kept some of the glass in the window because this is a modern window.
yeah.
But there's a glass plate and it's got a bar written on it. So they've either had it made or it's been cut out of what used to be the pub. Probably can't see it very well because of the shadows.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll zoom in a bit, there you go.
It does look as though
Bar.
it may have been cut out, but I don't know.
Yeah, it says bar there and it's got all the fancy flowers around. So it may have been cut out of the old windows. So I'm guessing it's not a listed building then. Well, not grade 1 anyway. It's grade 1, you couldn't do that to the windows. You can have windows sorted, but they have to be the original ones. The old door here, look. And up there, that's what it's called now. It's called the Time Travellers Vintage and Retro, like an antique shop.
Box brownie.
And in the windows there's lots of bargains as well. Lots of old antiques. That vase is £40 there. And fishing box to put all your fishing stuff in. Clark's and Anchor. There's even RAF outfit there. And there's a book. The Rudy, the River Dee, so that'll be just the racecourse. Because that's known as the Rudy, something like that, isn't it?
There's a milliner's stand there for making hats with.
Oh yeah. Let's have a look then. What's this? Something. Dust. Duffy respirator for dust and mists. Fine safety appliances. Okay. Regulations 1931 asbestos, iron and steel 1953, pottery 51. Very old that then there. Yep, and there's a milliner's hat block stand, £65 for making hats. Ooh, look, a Wrexham lager bottle as well. And a box brownies at the back there. And that flashlight, old fashioned flashlight. And this one here, Woodbine cigarettes. And the price today of cigarettes, I don't smoke, but a couple of friends do. They're like 12 quid, 13 quid. Yeah, says here, these are the Woodbines. Zoom in a bit for you there. Says there, insert 2 10p pieces. 20p. 20p for a packet of cigarettes. Wow. How times have changed now. There's even still cigarettes. 10 cigarettes. 20p. There it is. So there'll be all the old 10p in there. And here we go. And as you can see, this is the original door. And on the door, you have the old Bowling Green Hotel. And you've got the old light. It's like a bucket. Painted green. It was the light outside the pub door there. Another old sign. Banks, traditional drafts and beers. Not sure when it closed as a hotel and pub. But no longer a hotel, now an antique shop. What's in this one?
Loads of
Ooh.
weird and wonderful stuff in here.
Please tell me that's not taxidermy.
It is, it's a stuffed squirrel.
It's
And
a
then-
very badly done stuff,
I
squirrel.
think he's just old.
Squirrel confections.
There's a clock with a hand grenade on top of it. I hope that's not live.
Right, anyone know if that's a real hand grenade or fake? And if it's real, has it been detonated? You know, something going
There's a
on.
rifle on top of the fireplace and
There's a clock. Shame you can't see the clock because it's
There's a
the other way
crocodile
round.
head on the desk as well.
A real one.
I don't know. It's holding letters in its mouth. Can you see with the...
Yeah, I can see. I don't know whether you can see with this. If I'd got right up close like that. Zoom in. See if you can see if it's a real crocodile's head or not. Or is it made from wood? There's a bowling ball at the back of it, as in, I think it's bowls. Bowling ball. And a rifle above there, yeah, there's a rifle. Whether you can see or not, because nah, you can't see that. There's a rifle above there. There's an old fireplace in there, black, with red and white tiles at the bottom. Nice. I like the old fireplaces. I've got one myself. Very nice. Players, please. Oh yeah. No, you can't really see it well, but there's a sticker on the window up there. Looks like it's been there a while. It's facing the other way. It's players, please. It's the tobacco that counts. Very good at reading backwards. On the window there. They must have got that off the original window and then stuck it on because you can see where it's... Well, they've got it off something. Maybe it's from a wall or something that's got paint around it. This is Wrexham Street in Mould. And this is the Time Travellers, Curiosities and Collectibles bought and sold. Come down, have a look around. And I only noticed this place because there's a funeral parlour just here, but on the wall up there it's got an old-fashioned sign which says the old Bowling Green Hotel, established in 1880, which back in those days they used to paint it on the walls, and it's still there today. They must have used very good stuff, because all these old signs like that, there's quite a few where we live, been painted on walls. Most of them have worn away with all the elements from the outside world. But that one's still there, isn't it? Across the road there's another antiques place across the road, Jennings Antiques, and also a taxi place. And I think it used to be an old garage. It does say, is it Harris Garage or something on there? May have sold petrol at one stage, at one time maybe. Also fixed cars, not sure. And there's quite a lot of new builds here as well, some new flats. Next to an old church. Not sure what was there before the old flats. When I used to come to Mould on a Saturday with my granny, and I used to come down this way. We used to go around the market and that on the bus. And then that was it really. Never came down this way because there wasn't really much stuff down this way. Old church. Well, now it's got a sign on it saying fireplaces by design. So it mustn't be a church anymore, but I think it looks a bit not in use really, doesn't it? There's a heart on it, I don't know what it says on that heart. But I think at one place they must have sold fireplaces. And as we go along, just swapping cards in my bag because it's quite heavy. Ming's Health Clinic. And then next to that you've got Happy Gardens. At one stage they may have been on I don't know what they may have been. Looks like they were, well, they could have been just houses, but they've got like steps going up into the door instead of having the door out onto the main road, if you know what I mean. And then there's restaurant and pizza place there.
Closed.
Yeah. Never been, don't know what it's like. I don't think I will be going because it looks like it's shut.
You never know.
Unless anyone knows anything different.
Maybe it's closed on Sunday.
Maybe, don't know. And then there's Jerry's Burgers and desserts next door there. And I don't know whether you've heard, but if you're not from Wales, North Wales, all signs, I'm not sure if that was a sign or not, but yeah, that must have been a sign. All the 30 miles per hour areas are going to be dropping to 20 miles per hour. So if you ever come to visit North Wales, if you're not from North Wales, just be careful when you're going round. There's some of these places that were 30 are now dropping to 20. Not my idea of fun, government's idea.
Not just North Wales though, it's the entire country.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, apparently it's the entire country, I thought it was just Wales. But anyway.
Oh, the entire Wales, yeah, not just
Oh,
North
in
Wales.
the entire Wales, there you go. That's true. But anyway, I think it's going to cause more chaos, to be honest, especially where we live, because the traffic's already terrible. Yeah, Mould Methodist Church. Looks like the windows at the front end have been blocked up. Shame though, isn't it, really? I wonder if there would have been stained glass. Got little streets down there. The old houses. And you can tell that some of them used to be shops. The ones with the corner doors. This one here on the end, because of the corner wall is like flat. They used to have doors and like a little shop, isn't it? So if anyone's from round here who remembers any of these, if they used to be shops or not. Let's have some fun. What a waste of an egg. People out there starving and people are chucking away good food.
Watch out, because it might end up on your head in a minute.
Well, actually, yeah, it could be out of a tree, I suppose, couldn't it? But still, you don't know, it could be a bird's nest up there. Or it could be kids having fun. That's quite a big church, isn't it? Some of it looks quite, I don't know, like you've got the old looking bit and then you've got the extended bit on the side. Got a school here, not sure what this school is though. This must be like the back entrance of the school, because it would have the name of the school on it, wouldn't it? Because you've got Mould Allen, which is just down there, which is a high school. I think it's Mould Allen. Some old cottages. One over there as well, nice. Got a nice some steps going up at the back there, look, to like a little seating area. Nice. Got the Mould and District ex-servicemen's club there. Trying to see what it says, the sun's in my eyes. HRH, the Prince of Wales, November the 2nd, 1923, and then rebuilt in 1938. So, you want to become a member, go and join yourself up. Social club. Some more bungalows along there. Cottages. And we come in, there's some more businesses on the side. I suppose back in the olden days you would have had your butchers, your bakers, all that kind of stuff. Little convenience stores like Arkwright's and that, but we've got, we've got Latin Grill. Let's zoom in a bit further. Not sure. Best of a burger. It could be a takeaway or it could be a restaurant. Not sure on that one. And then you've got. Is it? Oh, I think it's all the same place. I think. Curry Kitchen. Or is it different? Not sure. And you've got Haran's. You've got a Haran's burger place where we live in Connors Quay. There's also one in Mould. Burgers, kebabs, pizzas, usual kebab shop stuff. And then you've got Ivy Hair Club, Beauty and Wellness. And then there's a bistro next door. Cafe, not sure if it's still open. It says Thursday Pensioners Day between 1 and 3 PM. 10% discount. It's good if it's still going and open. But I'm not sure. I'd have to check on the internet, make sure it's still open. Got some new buildings here. Not sure what was here before, but some of you might know. It smells something nice. There's Haran's I can smell. Like a barbecue smell. Another street. This is Glanna Avon Road. And you've got a very old school there. Zoom in on the school. And down there where that car's going on the right is a car park. So if you come to mow and park your car, there's a car park down there. It used to be Summerfield's old car park. That also takes you, there's more shops in town that way. You've got Iceland and a few other shops down that way. So that's a good car park if anyone wants to park in Mould. And then you've got this along here. Now, this used to be a pub and it was called the Britannia Inn. I don't think it was that long ago, was it? The Britannia Inn closed?
I don't think so, no.
But I'm sure I've been in there, you know. As you can see, it's now been turned into cleaning solutions, is that what it says? So it's a business. But as you can see, it's got the old sign up there still. Britannia Inn. And it's got the old buildings at the back there. Windows and doors are boarded up. But that's where they would have had all the barrels coming in for the beers and that, and made some around the back for the coach and horses to park up, but I'm sure it's not that long ago. Well, it's been a while since you've been down this bit really, so it could be like a few years like, but it's not that long ago, is it?
No, I don't think so.
The Britannia Inn pub. And it's had work done on the outside as well. Some more of the old little townhouses.
Could be wrong though, because when you turn into an old fart like me, the decades seem to turn into years.
But it could be 10 years or more that it's been, changed. But I'm sure that I have been in there. got an old sign there, look. That one's got nothing on it though.
From the barber.
Yeah, I know, but the sign's like, not. It was probably before the barbers. Because this was a barber's, but unfortunately isn't it barbers anymore. But there is more of these little townhouses again, innit? But these ones on this side, they're made with the big bricks. And some of these, the windows, the wooden windows with the stained glass in the top. They may be original, maybe. Could do with painting that one. These ones aren't, these are plastic ones, made to look original. Not sure if any of these are listed or not. And here we go, back in this, more into the shopping area now, aren't we? Glow Beauty. Butcher's there since 1882. Not sure if it was there in 1882 or somewhere else, but there you go. We've got a bedroom shop and kitchens. Sliding robes by Academy of Design. Is that a beauty parlour? Blades for the blokes. Get your hair done there, blades. And then you've got the Chinese, Sangli. The bus stop. Not sure of the bus though. The bus isn't there anymore. These bus routes over the years have changed. Not for the good either. Feel sorry for the old folk when they want to go into town now. There isn't a bus for them. Oh, they're on their holidays. This is quite a nice kebab house. I've been here. And our walkabouts. Burgers and stuff, chips, chicken. This is a very old market town. They have markets on a Wednesday and a Saturday. Down there you got some little cottages down there. The back of the old shops and buildings and that. I like these windows have been boarded up here. Some of the signs though are a bit rotten. Usually you can see underneath the original signs because it was cheaper just to cover them up, but can't see this one. That's the man cave. I think it was a barber's at one stage. Now it's an empty shop. Quite a lot of charity shops in Moody. If you like charity shops, here's one for you. Salvation Army. There's quite a lot more further up the town. Quite a lot of charity shops. I've been with them with my mum. She likes getting her books. She'll read the book and then she'll take it back for somebody else. What's this place called? Well, I think it's like a newsagent's because they've got the lottery in the window and the ice cream in the window. Look at that, they don't accept card payments, just cash only. Because most places these days now they're going cashless, so this is not my ideal fun. I don't mind using my card, but I'd rather old fashioned than using my cash. Down the street here, that takes you towards Tesco's. There's good parking spaces down there. There's no sign saying you have to pay, and I think so. We've parked down there tonight, but there is a car park there as well. It's only small though, so it's potluck if you get space on it. There's a good Chinese there as well. They do a Chinese buffet. I've been there. And then next door, that's the back way into Wetherspoons. There's a little beer yard, as I call it, beer garden. More of a yard really. You can sit out and have drinks, but you can go into Wetherspoons that way. But that there is the paying display. But if you go down there, there is parking. It's gravelly, but you can park your car. And there's also a church down there, and there's a vets. But there's also a big Tesco supermarket. There's a grove in the street. Across the way here, what have we got? We've got Mel's Cafe. So if you come to Mel's, want a cup of tea, and a tea cake or sandwich, Mel's Cafe. And then another barber's next door, Turkish barbers there. So they may do the old-fashioned wet shave. Because there's one down from us, and I've seen him in the window doing the wet shave. Now this pub here, the Red Lion, really good pub. They used to have entertainment on at the weekends. Always a warm welcome there. Got a beer garden, jukebox, darts, quiz night, weekend entertainment. There you go, live sports. Sometimes they have singers on there at the weekends and stuff. So if you fancy a drink, come down to the Red Lion. Got another one here, Deadwood Smokehouse. Now this is a really good restaurant. They've won Restaurant of the Year, North Wales. They do like burgers and ribs and that kind of thing, like American smokehouse, I think. Looks like they're looking for chefs as well. Anyone looking for a job there, live local, new chef. But so look at the menu on the board. There you go, give you an insight on the menu if you fancy it. Don't want to zoom in too much. Quite a lot of shadow though, because it's quite bright out here. Burgers and that, sandwiches, burgers, jumbo beef long ribs, so nicely, lump steaks, chicken, salads, chicken wings. There you go. Got meal deals as well there. Wraps and sandwiches and fries, $7.49. Burger and fries, $9.49. And you can choose different ones there. St. Louis ribs and fries, that's quite good, $11.49. That's Monday to Friday, 12 till 5. So we can come to the market one day. Don't come in here. Deals, there you go. It's open Monday to Sunday, 12 till 10. Good. Hair salon there, Mark Lawrence. Quite a lot of hair and beauty salons. There's another charity shop, Counselling Club. And it looks like it's got quite a lot of wedding dresses and bridesmaids dresses and party dresses.
This place is amazing.
So if you're ever thinking of getting married or you've got kids and it's their prom, looks like a good place to come and have a look. You may get some bargains being a charity shop. Why spend loads of money on fancy dresses for proms when you can, some nice ones in there, with the purple one there. When I was at school we didn't have fancy proms. We had a little party and a meal in the school itself, and my clothes came from Quicksave. There was a clothes shop at Quicksave called Family Fashions. And back in them days, that's where you all went, and that's where I got mine from. And my shoes from Medina Shoes. We had a sit-down meal in the school hall, the disco. And we had bottles of I can't remember, it was Concord or something. Because it was a sixth form leavers do, so most of us were old enough to drink. So you got one small glass each. By the way, there you go, there's wedding dresses in there and party outfits, so might be worth a look if you're going, posh. Racers, there you go, as well. And this one here is called Hawkeye Entertainments. Film and music and games memorials. Memorabilia. Can't read. There's all sorts of bargains in here. And not expensive either, are they? Remember the Topper used to be magazine and annuals, weren't they? And the Beano and all that. We used to have them when I was a kid, and was it Bounty for the girls or something? And there's one that had Toy Hospital in it. Lord of the Rings, wireless sword, plays on your TV. Alright. Look at the old organ bank. You put the money on the monkey's plate, and then it must like lift it and put it in the slot. There's an old Sega game there. Not sure how much it is though. Turbo Racing. I think it's Sega. Well, there was a Sega game because I've seen it when I was past. Oh, there you go, Road Flash. That's a Sega game. That's 12 quid. So if you've got a Sega, 1995. There's some old So On Sergeant Stripes. Carry on here, got some carpet shops. And you've got a hot spot. Ooh, that charity shop, it says above it, Cafe Clays. I wonder if there's a cafe at the top upstairs. Because some charity shops have cafes in them. And the pot spot is pottery and kitchenware, china and glass. Got the kebab shop, top. Tastes. It's good, doesn't it? Well, maybe. Decide on that one. Don't think I'll be going there for my food. Wait, this is a shop for you. Jane Davis. Pro shop. Wow. Good luck, lads. One hygiene rating, guys. Got some nice lilac shoes down there. We've got a sale on as well. A nice dress. Maybe. Some leather jackets. Well, not really, I don't think. And then you've got across the road Vaughan Davis. Been there a very long time. They do suits for all different occasions. They do other clothes as well, like men's clothes and that, but they do suits made to measure and all that. And here is the Gold Cape, which is Wetherspoons. And the reason behind why it's called the Gold Cape is because inside is where they found the Gold Cape, didn't they? And they found the Golden Cape. That's why it's named. Pardon?
Like a Bronze Age thing.
Yeah, like a Bronze Age cape, which they'd found inside. And that's why the pub was named the Golden Cape. There was, I don't think it was, I was there, innit? There it is, but that's not the real one. There was a.
No.
They've got like a mock version of it as you walk through the door there. Of the gold, what the Golden Cape looked like. But that's what they found inside. But it's a Wetherspoons. This is the front entrance. You can also go in the back entrance through the yard area. And we're coming to the main market street, which is on a Wednesday and a Saturday. So this street here is closed off for the traffic from top to bottom. It's all market stalls, and there's also an indoor market as well, and more market stalls. Just where the glass canopy is there, you walk down there, there is indoor market and more market stalls. So here you've got Lloyd's Bank. That used to be like a dance hall, I think. Back in the olden days, wasn't it a dance hall?
What's that?
The Lloyd's Bank.
I don't know if it's a civic hall. It does say on it, you can go across and have a look if you want.
And down there, got the Pentown pub, another pub. And if you're hungry afterwards, you've got Domino's Pizza.
Mold's always been a bit of a dark art,
And
really.
my favourite charity is NCAR, Local Animal Rescue. And they've got a shop there, charity shop. This is a nice place, animal friendly, cup of tea and a cake.
Nice cup of tea and it's like some
Yeah, I've been in there, very nice. And if you've got some fish and chips, down there you've got the big fish, do delicious fish and delicious chips. There's also a restaurant, a pub called the Boar's Head as well. They do pre-theatre meals. You get 3-course meals or 2-course meals for, I think it's like, is it 15 quid for 3 courses and about 12 quid for 2, like that. But they also have a normal menu as well. That's another place down there to eat. Bonnie? Let's press the button there so we cross the road safely. At this day and age, no one cares, do they? There's a music shop there called Back Alley Music. That's been there some time, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And they sell their
Full of
music
records.
equipment and things. There's another shop as well, not far from there, where you can get your cleaners fixed. Mum has been there. She's had one of her Dysons fixed. If it's still going. Gotta wait for the green man. Still on red, when it turns green. Because it's like 4-way traffic, I think. Unless it's market day, obviously. Then it'll only be 3-way traffic. There also used to be another dance hall as well along here too, I think.
Used to be another dance
Like a
hall.
cinema and dance hall type thing along here too.
Okay.
Taking a while to change, there's nothing coming. I would walk across, but you get these over here. Jobbers going around super fast, don't you? There we go.
Very long, does it?
No, it doesn't, does it? Bikes there. Some loads more charity shops. You get charity shops, Children's Hospice. And across on this side. They're actually working because it's not lit up over there. The charity shop, Bernardo's over there. It was New Look before that, New Look clothes shop. And then many years ago, whether you can tell, it used to be a pub. One of the long lost pubs in the world. Are we going to go? Or not? Because you can't tell because there's no green and there's no red, man. Maybe after this Mercedes, there's nothing coming. Yeah, so that's the Bernardo's. It used to be New Look, and before New Look it used to be a pub. You can see the windows and all that. Right here we've got Mold Civic Society. So the former Assembly Hall and Market Hall, 1849. They must have had dances and stuff in there.
It served as a town hall from 1882 to 1912 as well.
Yeah, so they must have had dances and things in there. And then across the road here we've got music and the cars coming out. Wait for the copyright. Rebuilt in 1929. Now, I'm not sure if it was that building or one of them used to be a club, dance hall and club and that. So, hasn't got any blue plaques on that one, has it? Anyway, let's walk down this way. Here you go, look, here's some pictures of some of the places. Savoy Picture House, there it is. Let's get you down here. There he is. The Savoy Picture House in Mould. Trying to work out where that is. One I had built that used to stand on Chester Street was Savoy Picture House. Built in the mid-1920s. From 1913, the Mould Cinema Company showed silent movies. It has built on the upper floor of the Assembly Hall until a new cinema was built. Yeah, so I was right then, in the Assembly Hall there. Where patrons sat on a wooden benches. Picture house which had proper seats and its own orchestra. The orchestra was disbanded when talkies took over, but the picture house continued showing falls in 1972. So that's the Savoy Picture House in Mould. And then you've got Hunter Street again, 1905. Cash Grocers. There's a butcher's there. And then you've got Wrexham Street looking towards the cross. Some market stalls, busy shops. Just been down that end. So yeah, so this here, big buildings. Right then. Anything on the other side is exactly the same. Oh no, there's more on this side. There you go. That's the Assembly Hall. The crowds outside. And I wonder if there's any signs on this place, because it used to be a pub. You can see the old pub windows there. Nothing to say on there, is there? No. No old signs or anything like that. I'm guessing that would have been maybe a sign there, but yeah. And then it was New Look. Now it's Bernardo's. With a phone shop. Phone repairs and that. Pound Bakery. You can see up there the old fancy. Must have been windows in them. Across the road, Specsavers, and there's a sweet shop and the card factory. And then you've also got Subway if you like sandwiches. You can see the old windows are still in upstairs. I'm not sure if it's the whole of Subway or whether it's just the upstairs that's for sale. These some of these have still got the old wooden windows, sash windows in. Others have gone with the double glazing. British Heart Foundation is on the shadow shop for you, look. So I got the original windows upstairs. Right on the top there is double glazed ones. Still some of the old architecture. Now that could have been an eating or drinking establishment. It's got the extractor fan upstairs. Not too sure. Some of it's coming a bit loose up there. Could do with a bit of a work on that. London Barrett. And you've got Gerrard's the Bakers. You've got the old, well, it's not black and white, this one's all brown and white. And you can go and sit in that one and have a cup of tea if you fancy a cup of tea. Now across the road there you've got Body Care. It's got a cross on it. So I don't know whether that's something to do with what the previous building used to be, or whether it's like plate type things to hold the building in place. Our house has got them on the side, because when sometimes buildings just start bearing out, they stick plates on them to support them. I'm not sure on that one, but there's a cross shape, so maybe it's some religious place before Body Care arrived. Because it's a very old market town. And here, another building. The big windows. 1891, 1883 it says at the top. And it looks like an old pub, hotel. I'm guessing it would have been one building. There's now two. You've got a clothes shop for the women there, and Superdrug next door. Maybe if I come out this way. Sometimes they still have the old signs on them. This one hasn't, unfortunately. Does anybody remember this being a pub, hotel? And what was it called? And the old building next door. I think that used to be a butcher's, you know. I'm sure I've been in there and it was a butcher's. I mean, I could be wrong. Remember it being a butcher's? Look at the windows though. Very old windows above the top there. The shape of them. They're like rounded at the top to the square. Like old school windows. Do you remember that being the butcher's and that building there? McCoy Butcher's, yeah, it was Butcher's, wasn't it? Was it right? So down there, there's more shops. There's a little snack place there. They do burgers and things, don't they? Coffees and that. And there's some benches there, so you know, you come to the market, you want to grab yourself a little snack, sit on the bench. There's an indoor market down there, straight ahead at the bottom, and then to the right there's more market stalls, outdoor ones. And there's the Peacock's clothes shop down there, and I think there's like another clothes shop where they do like seconds, is that how you say it? Not like second hand, but like, you know, clothes from other shops that they don't, like last season's or whatever. Yeah, because they've still got the tiles on that building there. McCall's used to be the butcher's.
That used to be Midland Bank.
Midland Bank, HSBC now. Isn't it?
Midland logo up there.
Yeah. Yeah, look, see? The old Midland logo. It's now HSBC. They changed names, these banks. Got a building across the road here called Pound Stretchers. It used to be B&M, wasn't it, for a bit? But before all that, you can't really tell now. Well, I suppose you can still see the white tiles on the side. That gives it away what it originally was. It was Woolworths. Was there a cafe down the back? In Woolworths there wasn't. Oh. There's one in Wrexham used to have a cafe restaurant down the back, because I remember going to, but this used to be Woolworths. And when I used to come to Mould, I used to go in there and get the latest music tapes. It's all downloads now, isn't it? But that building there was Woolworths, which then bit the dust. It's also been B&M, now Pound Stretchers. We've also got in Mould W.H. Smith's. Not a very big one, a small one. I think it's got a post office inside, I'm not sure. But I think you can order things and then pick them up from Smith's. Quite a lot of the that one there. Look at the door on it. It's got a lion on top. And the window there has been bricked up and all. Don't know whether that's recent or old, and the one further along. Because back in the olden days, they used to have window tax. And people couldn't, they used to tax you on the amount of windows you had, and people couldn't afford to pay, so they bricked up the windows, boarded them up, so they didn't have to pay for the window tax. So whether that's done then, or whether it's done recently, I'm not sure. Got another one here, look, Reuben's coffee shop. I've been down there, and I've had cup of coffee. That's called the Hungry Cow. It's a nice place there, something to eat there. You can smell the food coming from there. Smells quite good, doesn't it? I'm not sure what kind of food they do. Maybe it's burgers or stuff. And then this building here, we've got a tennis ball up there. Can you see the tennis ball? Someone's been having a game of ball and they've lost it. There's nothing coming, so I'm going to walk on the road. As you can see again, another black and white. Yeah, it's on the side of the road. Black and white building. It's nationwide now, but it looks like it would have been maybe a pub, hotel. What do you think? Anyone who lives in Mould or remembers it? Can you remember it being a pub or a hotel? Unfortunately, there's no signs or anything to say that. Anyway.
Can't get back on the path here, watch out.
Hey?
You can't get back on the path.
Go up this way then. Just in case any cars come, they go speeding round, don't they? But yeah, look at the alpha, black and white. And all the windows and everything. Got another building here, quite a big building. Another charity shop, Age Concern shop there. That one there's also got another clock on the top. There it is. Oh look, and we've got a defib as well. It's good, isn't it? What's in the charity shop? There's a blue dress there, some white shoes, and a white bag. Not bad. All these old buildings, another one across the road. That used to be a bank. Can't remember what the bank was now, but it used to be a bank, I'm sure. And down that street there, on your left hand side, there's a wine bar. I think they do food, but I can't remember. There's a wine bar down there on the left. So if you want to come and have a drink in the wine bar. And that building there, looking at the top of it, looks like it used to be an earrings type shop.
It may have been.
I don't know. Earrings was like
We go
cash.
no way, so that's changing.
Yeah, like a cash and carry type of shop, wasn't it? Back in the 50s, 60s, or whatever. And I could be wrong. It could have been a pool, snooker hall, or something, or whatever. It's now 2 shops. There's a bookshop there, and then you've got the olive tree next door.
See, stand and go.
Blimey, get the lad chance, you know what I mean? That's when you change for like 1 second, and you give him a beep. Shop here. This used to be Fancy Dress. Got Amanda's fabrics there. Nice cushions there. I think, isn't that the town hall there, or not, with the big thing on the top? Let's zoom in there. What's going on in Mull today? Up there, and you can see on that, we've got blue flashing lights. Place. Yeah. Once was the fancy dress shop. Get your fabrics here, look. Make yourself some clothes and things. And we've got the so anybody remember what this used to be? Or was it, maybe it might have been a quick save? Where was quick save in? Oh no, it wasn't, because I know where quick save was. Down by the cricket thing, because I've been to quick save in Mull when it was going. You've got the Griffin pub over there, been in there. Nice place to want a drink. And just down there, here, Army Cadets Training Corps, 1991, Air Training Corps. Huh. So what have we got up here? It's all about your eyes. Opticians. Got blue windows. Big gates there down the back. I wonder what that place used to be. Family Tree Wealth Management. And this used to be Barclays Bank. No longer to be. Only recently it's closed. Shame really, all the banks now are all disappearing. All going online. And for these old people who like to go out and go to the bank and do all their dealings, they can't anymore. Some of them don't even know how to use online banking. Which is a shame really. Oh, someone's been putting a cop car up there. I don't know what's going on. Been arrested there. Disappeared by Mr. Bevins. So here, what have we got? Lovely's Delights cake shop. Then we've got hair studio. Looks like an ice cream parlour. And what have we got here? A barber's. Look at the big gold gates. Well, they're not old, they're new ones, but they would have had big gates on them. Probably for the horses and cats back in the day. They've got the plates on the outside there to support the walls. Another one here, 10 of us. Quite a lot of these charity shops here for you. Another big old building. This looks like it could have been like maybe a drinking establishment. Not sure. Anybody remember this place? What it used to be? At least NatWest is still here. Our local NatWest in Shotton is disappearing as well in a few months' time. Right, we're going to cross the road now. Try not to get one over, there's a van coming. It's got a big church there. I think we're alright to cross now. Lovely gardens around, and seats to sit on if you want to sit down. There's a little chippy just up the top there as well. We've gone up there and we've got chips, and we've come and we've sat just around here. St Mary's Church. There we go, you can see. Let's move this way because there's a big tree in the way there. You've got the big clock there on top of the tower. It's quite a big church, got the big windows. And again, another charity shop. Save the Children. This town is full of charity shops. And what else have we got here? We've got butchers. And there's a hair salon just down there. Amongst the new houses just there. And I think there's a social club. I'm not sure if it's up there or whether it's up the next one. I think there's a social club just at the top, because I remember going in there once many moons ago for a drink. I think it's that lady in the car. She's been bowled over. Now, I've heard about this place as well. I've never been. This is called Just Steak, and this is supposed to be another really good place to eat. So you've got the Smokehouse place just down the road there, and then you've got Just Steak here as well. Another, and look at that, the old windows. Look at the NatWest Bank. I wonder what that used to be. That looks like a very old building up there, look. Next to the black and white one. Not sure if that used to be it looked like it used to be a drinking establishment, or somebody who's from Mold might know. It's like whoever was driving that. And in the back of the car here we've got Bargain Views. Mr. Bevins. It's not called Mr. Bevins now, it's just Bevins. Used to have a shop in Connors Quay, and it's basically like a hardware garden kind of shop. Paints, wallpaper, that sort of thing, gardening stuff and all that. The one in Shotton now is I think it's carpets and things next to the Chinese buffet. Very nice, by the way, the Chinese buffet, what one in Shotton. Plenty of things to eat. Open, I think it's only closed on a Tuesday, I think. But anyway, there you go. Oh, we've got another one down there. So we can cross the road. There we go. See what's down here, shall we? Because this place is open for Oriental Takeaway. Aha! It says there. So that's probably what it is down here. But look. Hey? Where'd you get that from?
From the parking booth.
Alright, you have to hold it for me. It's heavy, my bag's heavy. Let's have a look. Yeah, there you go. Shall we have a look what's on the thing here? Chinese food. That's good, isn't it? Far East King curries. Wow, Singapore Mama curry looks nice. Look at that. Chef's special homemade, rich coconut gravy based, mild curry sauce, onions and fried beans. They've got Thai red curry. Oh, they've got my favourite green curry, fragrant delight, created from green chilies, which is spicier of curry thickened with coconut milk, cooked with bamboo shoot strips, fine beans, sweet basil leaves, lime juice and fish sauce. I do love a nice Thai green curry. There's a place in Garden City called Two Dragons, and they do a nice green Thai curry. Wow. Now, is it a sitting? No, it's not a sitting drink. So this inside. There is a table there, so I presume you can sit there and eat your food. But it looks delicious. There you go, there's a menu for you. Whether you can zoom in and see that, I don't know, but there you go. Nice and mould, it's delicious. And if you just come in to get your food, you could park on the front here. But you can't park all day, 7 AM till 7 PM, 30 minutes no return it says over there, so if you come in like 7 o'clock onwards to get your takeaway, then just dump it in and go in. Well, let's go across the road here because there's another signpost across the road. Make sure no one's coming. Oh, look at that electric car. How quiet is that? You never knew that was coming, would you? Right, what's on this one here? There's all like signposts around the town with pictures on from yesteryears. Now here we go. Oh, look, I've got pictures here. Bailey Hill, and you've got the castle on top of Bailey's Hill. After you're going for a walk up Bailey's Hill, there you go, up the top there. Got all the ruins and the remains. If you wanted to visit here in old Bailey Hill, just up the road here. She had. So that's what it used to look like. It looks like they had like Eisteddfods from there. Look. Picture of the Eisteddfod there. 1873. And then this one here is now 2014. See what's on the other side. There you go, got a map there of the town. Tells you all the parking spots and where everything's are and all that. So we've showed you the town hall, which is there, which was down that side street. And round the backs there is more market stalls and indoor market. There's your roads back, which was for the former assembly halls, where they used to have a cinema inside, sitting on wooden benches watching films. And then just in front of us we've got the St Mary's Church with the big steeple and the clock on the top. And inside St Mary's Church, so there you go, that's what it looks like. So you come and visit in the day when it's open. Oh, I can smell our food from that Chinese, smells lovely. Looks like they've got a 5 hygiene as well. Gonna have to try there one day, I think. Not much fun in the car though, it gets messy, but maybe if I pack a bib and a tray and a plate, it'll be alright. Eat it in the car. Stained glass windows there. The smell though from that place there, ooh. And they do a green Thai curry, so I think I'm going to have to give that a go one day. Look at that lazy Andrew over there. He's been to Bargain Bin, he's got a bottle of pop each. I think he's got me a finger of fudge just enough to give your kids a treat. Probably because it's the cheapest chocolate bar in the shop these days, isn't it? I mean, a Freddo, how much are them these days? Were 10p when I was a kid. Probably about £1 now or something. I think they're like 30p, you know, for a Freddo. 30p! One bite and it's gone, isn't it? What does that say there? Mole Civic Society.
St Mary's Parish Church, 1490.
Wow.
Built by Margaret Beaufort, mother of Henry Tudor, to mark his victory at the Battle of Bosworth in 1485, which brought the Tudors to the throne. So it was built in 1490, this church.
Yep. So there you go. Some seats. I said that place there does Thai green curry. Smells lovely. They've got 5 hygiene. And the menu, it's not just Thai food though. There's all sorts on the menu over there. I said we'd give it a try one day. Bring ourselves a couple of bibs, aprons, a tray maybe, and some plates and some cutlery. Even if we've got throwaway cutlery on there, we'll just eat them out of the containers.
You can sit on these benches here.
Yeah, or we could just sit in the car. Or you could go up where sometimes we've got more van, don't we? There's plenty of seats to sit here. Seats there and seats there. There's also, they've got Crystal's fast food, nice chips in there. We've a few occasions got chips in there, and we've gone up more Vamo with them. Very nice. Across the road here you've got an Indian place, Club Spice. So if you like your Indian food. Wow, look at them coming out there. The Great Gatsby. They're all dressed up in like 1920s clothes, like Peaky Blinders. That used to be the Dolphin pub. I've been in there. The signs are still up, the Dolphin pub. It's now called the Great Gatsby. It's something to do with the Theatre Clwyd. Should go and have a look, try not to get one over. All the people coming out, look, in the 1920s style clothes. The Flappers era. And you can hear the music as well, 1920s music. So, Gold Stars, you've got the British Theatre Guide, The Guardian, Daily Express, We Are Chester, Theatre Weekly. So it's on from the 15th of June to the 27th of August, from £10. So that's not bad, that. If you like your 1920s style theme there. So all look at that. I like the music and the clothes from that era. I've got a 1920s dress myself, which I got for a party. It's really good. Now this used to be the Dolphin pub. We used to have karaoke on in here. But now it's part of the Theatre Clwyd, made by the Theatre Clwyd. There's a telephone number down there. If you're interested, you want to give them a ring. Or theatreclwyd.com. So 15th of June to 27th of August, and the prices start from £10. There you go. It's an evening out for you. So it looks like you've got the dancing and other things there going on. Well, there you go. Handy pandy again. Sitting over there. This is Clayton Road. There you go. There you go, you got your fast food, Crystal's fast food, fancy fish and chips. I think they do other things as well in there, burgers and that. Very nice. What else have we got? Jones solicitors there. And then you've got dental care. I think that's where the social club is. That building there is the social club. Let's zoom in. I knew it was down one of these streets because I remember going in there. They had entertainment on and drinks and that. So if you like your entertainment, social club style, singers and that, you've probably got pool or snooker tables in there and darts or whatever, sports on the telly, cheap beers maybe. Long time since I've been. But I like this bit. These the old buildings. Fortunately, these ones have been boarded up. They're not due for demolition. Hopefully, they're going to be restored.
One thing I love about the A7S2, it's not got a touchscreen on it, so when it rubs on my belly, it doesn't start taking photos.
Oh, you're on about your camera. Yeah, well, these old buildings up here, look at them across the road there. The old houses.
I just want to get a picture of the old chapel. I don't know if it's still in use. I think it is.
Oh yeah. Well, there's another building here. Let's have a look. Looks like it would have been, or maybe, a pub. Yeah, 1883. It's like on the side of the road, aren't they? And it's got a little tiny light there. Like the old pub style lights. Does anyone remember this being a pub? Was it before their time? I'm not sure, but there you go. With the windows on it. Some places, you know, they just give you that vibe. They used to be like a drinking establishment, maybe. But yeah, but that one there, the Dolphin, still got the old signs on it. Now the Great Gatsby. Fancy a night out, 1920s style. There you go. So there's quite a lot of things in mould to do that you wouldn't think. When it's a Sunday night and it's open. There's quite a lot of people coming out, so whether it's finished, maybe they put on like entertainment, like a show or something, 1920s style. And they probably have, you can have a drink and down there as well. So if anyone's been or fancies giving it a go, let us know how you found it. Look at these here. What have we got here? More solicitors. Look at this one here. Here's a big building. That one's got on the door there. Free Pren Brigog. Even though I've lived in Wales all my life. No one knows what that means in English. What's this one here? Accountants. I wonder what that one used to be. It's quite big, isn't it? This is all the old houses up here and that. Yeah. Let's walk up here now. These old houses here too, look. So I've got the original windows, all the sash windows. And you've got the Christian Centre, just across the way there. And then up ahead is Bailey Hill. So you come and take a look. You're seeing the pictures on the board down the bottom. Now this is the actual Bailey's Hill. Look at these more cottages here. And lemons there as well. What does that say on it? That one's something house. Darley House. Zoom in there. Huh. And Winston House. When you have them at businesses or whether people live in them. And these ones along here as well. So when you come here to Bailey's Hill, there is a visitor centre just there. There you go. The Bailey Hill Centre. Here's your war memorial to honour the men. 1939 to 1945 war. So that'll be World War II. There we go. Gates are open. Not sure if they lock the gates though. Let's hope not. We don't get locked in, do we? So here's your Bailey's Hill. That's what it used to look like there.
1100 apparently.
Wow. And we've got the map here. So you've got the bottom there, you've got the King's Christian Centre and the Cenotaph. And then you've got the Outer Bailey at the bottom. And then as you go further up, you've got the Inner Bailey. And then there's a play area for the kids there. And then you've got just up there, Mott. And then at the top, there's Circle. And according to this, it's 1100 earthworks and wooden was erected by Robert and Norman soldier there, all the way down to 1996, where now County Council owns it. It's not like there's any steps there, so bit of a steep though, wheelchairs and pushchairs, but there's no steps. This bit here. There to put your bikes, recycle or fasten your bikes. Let's have a look over here. This bit looks better for wheelchair users than pushchairs. Yeah. That's not so steep there. And it goes up and round. And then we've also got the steps here, so we'll go up the steps, I think. Yeah. Walk up here. Bailey Hill Centre. And behind this building is the walk to Bailey Hill. Play area for the kids. And dog friendly as well, folks.
Dog friendly to top it up.
This bit's got steps, but I'm sure there'll be other routes where there's no steps. It's quite dark now, I'm afraid, because all the trees around are covering the pathway. There we go. Come up here, bring your fish and chips, or even your Chinese. And you see something. There's also cameras as well, making sure there's no antisocial behaviour. There's your play area for the kids. Grass is a bit wet, a bit damp there on the grass. Watch out for the slugs. Quite big ones on the path. There we go. That's here. It's been blocked off this bit. Have a little peek through, shall we? You can see some remains just there. Let's zoom in. Of the old Bailey Hill Castle and that. There's quite a lot of old remains here, look. There as well there's some more remains. There's a good view just through there, through Mole Town. Now over there somewhere there's a tiny little hospital, and it's got like minor injuries. It's not actually like an A&E as such, but if you like fell over and hurt your leg, instead of going to the big A&E and waiting hours and hours and hours, you can come to the hospital in Mole. They have got x-ray machines, but when I fell and hurt my leg, fortunately the x-ray machine was broken, so I had to then go to A&E. But it's a good little hospital. I've been there recently. With my dad, he had a bad foot, and they cleaned up and looked after him there for him. Good. Give them a call there before you go, to make sure you know that I get you in. Right, let's have a look. So I've got here. Oh, there used to be steps there on the gate. Recent years how they put a little parking, but it's very overgrown, that part there, and there's no swings or anything. And you've got steps there. These look like old bits. Look down here and see what's down here. Let's go around the back of the park, see what's on here. If they're cut off, it's because the battery's about to go on this. So just in case it goes off. Anything down there? There's what, sorry? Standing stones. Can hear some rustling up there. That must be the top up there then. That must be where top of the hill is. Yep. Fortunately the battery's just about to go off now. But worth a visit, guys. Yeah, it's flashing red now. Maybe. Oh, I see, there's some stones from what used to be this way. Trying not to trip over the stones in the floor here. There's remains there or something. Square shaped. Like maybe they look like wooden sleepers, but yeah, there is a circular thing up here, isn't it? You can smell the I don't know, like the wooded area kind of smell. It's not cold. This is August, well, almost middle of August. It's quite steep walking up here though, isn't it? Let's see if we can get the top before the battery runs out, right? Top end of Mould, North Wales. Pardon? Oh, bat. The light's very low because of the trees are hiding all the light. But here you've got the stone circles. There you go. And then up there you've got the hill, Bailey's Hill. And if you're brave enough to walk up there, that bit there, do a slope, where's the steps? Let's have a look. Looks quite steep. Not sure. Maybe if I was younger I'd get to the top. Might be another way up, round the other side though. We'll check that out after. There you go, look at this, the stone circles. Yeah? No, really. Uh-huh. There must be another way up, surely, not just that bit. That looks like a man-made route.
I don't think it's supposed to be climbed, really.
No.
I don't think so.
Because I can't tell if there's like stones up there or not.